Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. How do you like my hair? Can you tell I just came out the shower? Sorry, I'm for whatever reason insanely tired. Not sure why, not sure how. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. But that's this is day 2 of our charity live stream for okay, sorry. It's very squished on the screen I have over here. That's also because it's a TV. So everything is all pixelated and all squished. Can't really do much about it. What can you really do, you know? You know? My throat was hurting all day yesterday, and so I had to make some tea, some nice throat coat. So you can coat your throat. The only issue is we're out of sugar, but we had confectionery sugar, powdered sugar. The only issue with that is how you say, it expired a year ago, over a year ago. So if I explode during the middle of this stream, you know why. But yes, welcome everybody to welcome everybody to Crazy Donut Pride, a charity event that I try to make by myself because where I play games with queer representation to essentially say, hey, it gets better because good representation is important. I have to stress that enough. I can't stress that enough. Good representation is important. But yes. So, with that, It Gets Better is a charity that I started to raise money for 3-ish years ago. I think. Maybe 2 years ago? I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while. A long while. The years are starting to mesh. Weird. But they specialize in like helping out the LGBT youth and making sure helping out LGBT youth, spreading the word that it is okay to be you, and just all around, like, just uniformity, and the community, to bring everything together. We are all in this together. Sorry, I don't know how the dance goes to that song. Cause we're all in this together. Yes. I think that's it. Not entirely sure. I need to do a better job at doing the spiel for it, but let's get on with the game. It's gonna be grand. Grandiose. I'm gonna quickly turn this off for a little bit. Just for the sake of all that. Okay, we're on episode 2 of this lovely game. Do you remember any of the voices? Definitely not. Absolutely not. Let me see if I can put back the voice changer for one character. I hope. Let's go. Let's hope. Yeah. Okay. And then...
Perfect. So we can do this. Go.
Gotta make sure I can hear myself. Classes are finally over! Shit, hold on. So, here. Now that I think about it, things have been so hectic I haven't had any time to process what happened. Everything went in a flash. Should have gotten my glasses. It's all squinty. Can't really see. Despite being a couple of days since I transferred here, it's not sure if I'll ever get used to it here. This is not how I imagined high school would go. High school will be like. Crazy doesn't even begin to cover it. I'll try it like this. Here's the hair. Bah. Bah, I say bah. Yes. So, we had to evacuate the whole school yesterday because someone made a nuclear bomb in physics class. And during biology, us girls discovered a new cure for a deadly disease. Can't really tell if high school is supposed to be like this or if it's just this high school. Yeah, my high school was pretty similar. Probably. But it was one of those city schools, so they just fight all the time. Which is always so weird, considering, like, what does that even solve? It doesn't even do anything. You know? High school was weird. I've always wished I could be more normal so I wouldn't stand out, but here we are. Here, I stand out because I'm too normal. Life just switched it up on me. You suck, life. Well, that's enough pity for now. I have some free time, I should think about what to do next. What if anyone wants to hang out with me? Probably not. I should at least try. After all, I promised myself I'd be friends this year. I'd make friends this year. If I don't, I'll be a loser forever. I don't want to be a loser forever. Wait, someone is approaching me. Hello, Aya! Hello, Kaede. The teacher asked me to check in on you since you're still new here. I know it must be tough to come in part way through the semester. Is there anything you'd like to know about here still? Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Is joining a club required? No, not exactly. But it is highly encouraged. You get lots of benefits too. Benefits? School has multiple programs for school students like scholarships. Those who do particularly well in student clubs are compensated greatly for their efforts. In some cases, students make as much money as a full-time job salary through their clubs. Love is a very high-profile school with connections to many industries. Some of the most successful people in the country graduated from here. Counterpoint. Some of the most professional women graduated here. In the country, graduated here. This is starting to sound like starting to make a lot of sense. Felt out of place before, but now I just feel like I'm being from another planet. I feel like a sore thumb sticking out from what feels like a class of geniuses with bright futures. I'm just an average student. Average at everything. Sorry, there's a anime and manga called Komi Can't Communicate that this is similar premise of the school is full of like super unique people, and the main character, I guess the main side character, or I guess one of the main characters is like Tadano, who is ultra normal, air quotes. I like it. It's very cute. It's very romance. Maybe if I put in the time and effort to... What? Maybe if I put the time and effort to something, I could have something that I'm proud of. Start a video game club. I recommend it. If you're very passionate about video games, you should do a video game club. It feels like something I was made for. Wonder if I wonder what that feels like. Is that how everyone else feels here? Is that how everyone else here feels? I guess I don't feel pulled towards anything. Maybe it's not something magnetic. Maybe it's not some magnetic force. It's supposed to tug on me. There you go. Hello, Jay. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hope your day is going well. Today we just got started. And we're trying to figure out how friends work. I genuinely do not know. It's high school. High school. Maybe it's not some magnetic force that's supposed to tug on me. But it should be me who blindly swims towards something. I expect the pink-haired girl. The pink-haired girl, she's not here today either. Ah, yes. Is she in our class, right? Is this normal? She's a recent transfer. Fucking course she is. Like you, but yes, she's absent often. She's visiting her parents abroad, so it's expected she'll be away for a few days. Abroad, huh? I don't look forward to seeing her again. I still don't even know her name yet. How about you? Are you in any clubs? I'm in all of the clubs. I'm a part of the student council. I have no free time. I can't say I'm surprised. You look just the type. Is that so? You must have a lot of responsibilities. That's right. And I'm going to be especially busy soon since it's that time of year again. What, that time? School festival. Now we can see where the end is. Probably. Or at least the end of the episode. I'm not entirely sure. But how's your day been, Jay? Hope your day's been good. Hope your day's been good. Very quiet. Very calm. I also woke up not too long ago. So that's good. It's been pretty good so far. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I think I need to start. Actually, I don't even need to. I'm doing pretty well. Pretty okay. Yesterday was just a lot more busy because I had to edit a video that's supposed to go out through the week. Etc, etc, etc. You know how it is. It be how it is. There's a ton of prep and paperwork I'll need to be doing soon. Sounds tough. That's why you shouldn't hesitate to ask me about anything while you can. Oh, I woke up not that long ago because the power went out and the alarm clock wasn't on. Yikes. Oh, I know that feeling all too well. Although, for me, I have a tendency to just hit it snooze and just go back to bed. Because there isn't really much, discipline with me and myself. So, you never really know. That's all for now. Have you been able to get a grasp of the study materials? Yeah, I think so. Although, the assignments do feel a little tough at times. I don't know if it's because I need to catch up or if it's because everyone else is a genius. The assignments are not only difficult, but often takes a long time to finish. Yeah, the idea of having like 6 hours of homework is fucking stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because that's gonna end up being per class. It's like, who thought of that? That is like a dumb idea. And I know it's not 6 hours, but it's like 3 hours of homework with the 8 hours of school plus extracurriculars plus like a minute of free time. And then people complain, oh, why don't you go out? And why aren't you doing free time? It's like, dude, I can't. I physically can't. Homework is insanely tiring. Like, insanely tiring. That's why I didn't do it. Also, because I think a year before high school, I started to make like the whole content stuff and sort of put all my focus into that. I have about 6 hours of college work I work on daily. That fucking sucks. I always hated that. It's such a piece of shit. Because they assume, oh, you just come here, go home, do your work, and repeat. But that's never the case. Even they were in college before. Like, come on. Even they were in college before. They even know you don't really have free time when you're doing 6 hours of work in a 3-hour block. Because some people, when they get home, it's like, okay, you have 3 hours before you have to go to sleep to then make the next class in the morning. And then do that repeatedly 5 days a week. And if you really needed to, weekend classes, summer classes, fucking classes in between classes, it's insane. It's wild. Crazy. I'm just not used to the pace here. It's all is not used to pace here. I think it'll think it'll be fine. In that case, if you don't mind, would you like to do some study sessions together later on? We can go over some of the things you're having a hard time with. You mean like a tutoring? I don't want to trouble you or any more trouble. No trouble at all. Besides, it's part of my class duties as class representative. It's my job to make sure everyone gets help. You're no exception. Well, in that case, I guess I'll take you up on that offer. You have nothing to worry about, Aya. Just leave it to me. I'll see you later then. Yeah, later. Kare seems nice. Even though the teacher is probably putting her up to it, it doesn't seem like she genuinely wants. It does seem like she wants to genuinely help me. She doesn't stand out as much as the other girls, since everyone else seems to have their own distinct personality. But ironically, that in turn becomes a bit of a unique point for her. I wonder if I kind of look that way to other people too. Someone so plain and that average that they become special for that trait. But even more plain than average than Kaede. But I'm even more plain than average than Kaede. At least she seems to be responsible and knowledgeable. Plus, she's the daughter of a diplomat and of two diplomats who are high in their field. One's an astrophysicist and the other one's a fistroasticist. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Astrophysicist and a fistroasticist. What is a fistroasticist? What would that even be? Try to say that 5 times fast. But it even seems easy approach. It's obvious that there are other tensions between her and some other girls in class. There must be some sort of history there. I wonder what happened. Between them. Looks like everyone else left already. I guess we get moving as well. Who do we talk to this time? Oh my god, do each of the girls have episodes? Does that mean we can do an episode per person? We might be able to do an episode per person. I'm down. I mean, it might be how it is, but you know, it doesn't really matter. Today I'm gonna spend the day studying with Kaede. Turns out that I transferred to this school right before the exams weeks. So that's gonna be fucked. I hate exams weeks too, because they always put so much effort for something that doesn't even, like, matter sometimes. Like, they put so much effort for the practice SATs. Like, yeah, because, like, it's super important. People are going to be looking at it. No, they're not. Name one person, or name one school who's going to look at the practice SATs. Practice is in the name. I guess that's sort of how the schools get their funding. So I can't really blame them. But I could definitely blame them, because what the fuck? Good news, though, is that Kaede seemed really eager to help me study. She seemed super busy, though, with all her student council duties. So I'm surprised she carved time out of her schedule just for me. Kaede doesn't seem as feral or unhinged as most of the girls at the school. But I hope this isn't her way of giving me special treatment. That said, I really need to survive these exams. And she might be the only thing to save me from failing. No choice to accept her offer. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, what's with this mountain of papers? Kaide's not here yet? Why? Hey, just over here. Someone's buried underneath all this? Don't worry, I'll get you out. Whoa! She's Scrooge McDuck swooping through all the papers. Don't worry about it, I'm right here. Ready for a study session? Kaede? What's with all these papers? You know, just some paperwork for managing student club activities. These are student clubs? Each paper, yes. Well, each stack, yes. Well, there's some school administration stuff, some city council stuff, and some personal finance stuff for most of the school staff. School council handles all that? Well, initially, no. But it's a funny story. One day, principal looked incredibly vexed, poring over legal documents. It turned out he'd gotten him into some tax troubles. Seeing him in such a bind, I couldn't help but volunteer here to help him out. You see. And ever since then, it seems all the documents and paperwork sort of just fall onto me. But no worries. I'll get through today's file in a jiff. And then we can get to our personal study session. Personal, right? In the meantime, please sit and wait. Aren't these seats for student council members? They're probably not gonna be coming in today. For real? Then there's all this work to do. It's also a funny story. One day, our president wasn't feeling well, so she didn't come in for the day. Her duties are pretty important, though, so we couldn't just let them sit undone for the whole day. I decided to take it upon myself and got them all done, no problem. Although since the prez started taking sick days more and more frequently. Then the secretary and treasurer started getting sick a lot too. I'm pretty sure I saw all of them in the cafeteria yesterday. They all seemed fine to me. Yes, well, I think they mentioned developing an allergy to this room, specifically. Well, in their words, it's not a problem since you're capable of heading all this work yourself, right, Kaede? They are pieces of shit. And right they are. Just churn through it all day and night, all by myself. Gosh, that's a heavy workload. Are you really gonna have time to study if you're going to doing the work of 4 people? Yes, of course. Just sit right there and I'll get it done lickety-spit. They just seem like assholes. Oh my god. A couple of hours have gone by and Kaide has her nose deep and buried this whole time. Is there really gonna be any time for me today? Kaide, about study. Kaide, dear. Oh, hello, Katsumi. I was stopping by for an update on the status of my personal parking spot. Ah yes, the helipad landing pad. Happy to say it's still on schedule and within the budget. Excellent. In that case, I'd like to make an additional request. Like a parking spot for my yacht as well. Excuse me? Parking yacht? Parking a yacht? Like in water? But of course, where would one park a boat? I would say... I share a bit of concern, if I is concerned. Only after lots of, wrangling that the helicopter pad get just within the budget. But digging up land for a moat just to dock a boat is, insane! On top of that, headaches this would cause the student council. You're right, there truly is a lot to consider. And so I'd recommend you do get to it quickly. We'll make this work. Next week, so we'll make my hinge on fresh seafood delivery. I wouldn't be caught dead having to haul it in on any other than on my family yacht. Oh, right. Oh, she's a spoiled witch. She 100% needs a break. I won't let you down, Katsumi. Leave it to me. She also has a problem saying no, which is so much worse. I also probably am gonna be very bright today because the sun decides to say, "Hey, I heard you needed some sun." Good day then. What was that about? Well, one of the important duties of the student council is to meet the needs of each club. All while staying within totally calculated budget for the student activities, which is like $5. So, don't be alarmed. If only she could pay for it herself. You know, she casually spends $1 million just to keep us quiet. But hey, just saying. Don't be alarmed. If we get more visitors, that's just a normal day for me here. Hey, Kaide. Hey, Kaide. Right on cue. The scuba clubs just set their sights on the new expedition. We're going to get to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. We're going to need multiply our funds by 10 times. Wait a second. You only just asked for a budget increase last week. Yeah. We're here to turn into an Australian accent. Genuinely, it's so insane. Rich people are the stingiest people on the planet. Legitimately. Though, I guess... it's insane being rich and penny pinching. It's like, come on. Pick a struggle! Yeah, we're trying to, what you on about? Yeah, we're trying to keep things small scale, stay in budget. But we decided from now on to stop aiming high and start aiming real low. Technically speaking, you could probably mix up a class trip with another one that's also going to that same similar area. Because that's so fucking much, oh my god. And figured, hey, there's nothing lower than the depths of the world's deepest trench. Haha. They are going to die. Gosh, she's not taking this serious at all. But we're gonna kill her through the council prez. Vice Prez, by the way. Vice Prez. Can you make it happen? Oh, yes, of course. Yes, I'll find a way. Don't let me get in the way of your expedition. Heck yeah. See ya. But remember, aim low. Ha ha ha. Les Katsune's yacht. How am I gonna make this work? Kaide? Oh, sorry. I forgot you were here for a second. Don't worry. I'm always happy to help. Find a way to make ends meet. Finish this paperwork, then we get to... Hey, you're from the Biohazard Research Club, right? How's it going? Sorry, no time to chat. Kaide, we need approval for extra funding immediately. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but the moment the school funds the situation is a bit tight. This is an emergency situation. We're out of test subjects. An extremely rare infectious disease we were researching just escaped containment. What? We need some funding to contain it once again, plus some more for the damage control afterwards. Can't like the government step in and house something like this? Well, if word got out to the government, it'll be me who'd held responsible for approving these club activities in the first place. Ideally, we'd handle it ourselves, but about how much emergency funding are we talking here? Around 18 times the usual monthly budget.
Well,
if only we had students who were insanely rich who could help with the funding. But hey. Let's see. My friends went to a rich college and it was common for both people not to know how to do their laundry. And if you went out of their way, went out with any of these rich kids, they would expect you to pay them back every little thing. I always hate that. See, I understand because like it's my money. Why would I spend it on you? But at the same time, it's like, fuck you. Like my friends went to a party once and they got Cash App requests for a shot they took at the party. They didn't even pay for it. They just saw you take one and just hate. Honestly, if it was up to me, if I was rich, and I would just end up being like Dolly Parton and just spend almost as much as I'm making. That's why she's still technically a millionaire. If she stopped spending so much on charities and like her park and all that such, she'd probably be a billionaire. But because she's helping everybody else, she's only like considered a multi-millionaire. I think. Is she? Is she considered a multi-millionaire? Dolly Parton. Parton. Millionaire? That's not what I said. Google was like, Dolly Parton billionaire? Okay. Dolly Parton's 2026 net worth is fit for a queen. Yas, queen. Okay, well, fuck you too. Don't go to parade.com. They do not allow ad blocks. Apparently. I really would like not. Somebody on Reddit says she's about as ethical as... She's about as ethical billionaire as you can make it. She's, I think, just below the threshold of being a billionaire, which is really cool. Genuinely, much appreciated, Dolly Parton. Now, if only you could... No, I'm not joking. Sneaks into stream, headpats you from behind, and then leaves. The joke's on you, Fez. The joke's on you, Fez. StreamerBot highlights your first message, and since that was your first message, it, like, folds it. It bolds it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. But hello. Welcome. Have a good day. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Have a good day. Make sure to drink lots of water. Actually, chat, water check. I need to wash my cup. That just reminds me. Oh my god. There is a... I just learned that Kylie needs to take a week off of school and kick her feet up and do absolutely nothing for a whole week. Honest to God, I might just do that for my summer break. I'm trying to get ahead in my upload schedule. That way I'm not just scrambling the day before to upload the next day. I have a bad habit of doing that. Because some days I'm just brain empty. Just lay there and just fucking absorb into the bed. Yeah, I'm also sad they got rid of summer of spring break. It's always so funny. I know it's technically not funny, but it's always wild when COVID first happened. When COVID first happened, everything was fine for a month. We went on spring break and then we just never came back. It's wild. Wild. I'm so glad it was after a year after my high school graduation. Because could you imagine going to high school during COVID? Ugh, that would suck. That would absolutely suck. Bah humbug. What was I saying? Oh yes. So apparently there are some people who just believe that washing their bottle is just it's just wrong. And thus there are some people who just have an absolutely disgusting water bottle that they never wash. And I'm thinking, what do you do to have a moldy water bottle that you only put water in? Like, how do you do that? 'Cause I don't think the bacteria in your mouth would then wash back in. Yeah, they use it like a cast iron pan. And I always find that insanely dumb too. 'Cause that's not how that works. And it's always worse when they call it, no, my seasoning. It's like, seasoning? What the fuck do you mean? Like, come on. Jesus, my Christ. Anyway, I don't know why I could go for some salmon now. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Side tangent and over. Kaide, this seems pretty important. Alright, since it's an emergency. Thanks. The people of our nation owe you one. Phew. Everything like this. It's really like this every day. I want some salmon too every day. I love fish. Weirdly, I don't know if I want salmon in like a oven baked way or if I want salmon in like sushi. Maybe both. I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. Well, so far. Today's been on the lighter side, actually. But we're on a tighter schedule than usual. I want to help you study. How do I make this work?
Greetings, my friend.
Hi, Chloe.
I've come to request a copying of the Gardening Club data into the school servers. I've run out of memory of my own devices. Would like to handle the data offload.
Alright, what do you need copied?
I have a thumb drive for each one of my 2,000 plants. I like to copy them over one by one.
But that'd take ages! Aren't robots, like, literally designed for handling tasks like this?
Tasks like what?
Tedious, mental, time-consuming ones?
Well, yes, that's exactly my problem. I'd rather spend time on activities that are fun. Fuck you. And Kaede will always do whatever anyone asks her, no matter how ridiculous. Ha 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 ha.
Ah.
I'll be returning tomorrow to picking up an empty data drive. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie to you, if she doesn't just grab a match and just set this fucking room on fire, I will do it for her. After she just said that. Genuinely. Genuinely. Hell, I will take the fall for arson. Or I guess since it's an all-girl school, our daughter. Cause goddamn! So blatant. Gosh. Ideas are swapped. But with that said, a lot of this stuff doesn't seem super important. Well, other than that escape disease. Surely Kaede would give priority to help me. Surely Kaede would give priority to help me not fail my exams, right? Couldn't hurt to ask, at least. So, about that study session. Yeah. Yeah? I think it might be best if you left for the day. Yeah, why would you say that, though? Like, right now. Okay, everything okay? Yes, I just need to focus on getting some work done. Then tomorrow, all about helping you with your studies. Alright then. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I'm sorry, Aya. I couldn't get to helping you today. And so ends the day without getting a minute of study helping from Kaede. Her place seems pretty awful. After since she promised to help me out, I've been banking on this study session to help me avoid failing. And I wonder what was up with her towards the end there. After Chloe left, her tone suddenly got so grim. Her usual upbeat cheeriness was replaced with worry. Is this just the amount of work she has to do? She said herself that this is light day's work. I guess studying or not should stop by now. Also, if she's doing the work of 4 people, and they're sort of getting paid to do it, and then she's in charge of that, which then she be able to then fire the other members and then try to appoint new people who actually want to do it, right? And that she didn't die trying. Kaede, are you the okay? Okay. Did a fucky wucky? Hey, wait a minute. Why am I in the ground? What did I do? What did I mess up? Huh? I am thoroughly confused. What? I am so confused. I am thoroughly confused now. What did I miss? I don't know. So there's 4 episodes. Did I mess something up? Because I can't go past the other episodes. I don't know if I messed something up. Because the things on the bottoms also don't work. Why am I in the bottom still, though? What? Why am I in the bottom, though? Like, there was also no options. Okay. Don't tell me it's one of those you have to wait till the next day to do anything. That would genuinely suck. I'm thoroughly confused as to what is happening now. Yeah, much appreciated, because I don't know what is happening. Might go to their website? Oh, their website is very pretty. A wishlist of the game on Steam. Press kit. Okay. The anti-dating sim you've been waiting for. Characters. That person seems familiar. Let's see. Do I know you? Oh! I don't know them specifically. But, she's the... Oh, that's interesting. So, the voice of our main character, Aya, is the voice of... If you know the Gaslight District, she's the main character of that. It's cool. I genuinely do not know what is happening. Oh, that's so funny. The mute character has a voice actress. The mute character has a voice actress. Do I recognize any of these people? I am thoroughly confused about this now. Because I can't do anything else. Oh no. About us, no contact, maybe? Twitter, maybe? The latest tweet of there is from 2023. That's fun. It's based on a 2000s anime. Ooh. I will say, if we have to... RT's appreciated. Hello, VTubers. I added an immersive VTuber model to my game, so you can insert your own model and become full anime. You can do that. Neat. I am thoroughly confused now. Let's see. No, there was no other choices. Literally, there was no other choices outside of like. This is the first steps. This is the only thing you can do. And then there's like explore, just more learn about her and like all her stuff, and then just nothing else. Like, did I mess something up? Like, I genuinely do not know. Yeah, let me turn on the music. Really? Oh, don't. You know what would be insanely funny if it turns out that's all that is there? Okay, this would be their Discord. Yes, please, actually. I'm human, yes. Yes, I am human. Hello, I am human. No, not right now. No, it's fine. No. Okay, let me open Discord. Here. And I have to go to their Discord. I don't know where to put this. That there. Okay, hello. I'm sure it's fine. Not really, probably not. Let's see, where... My sweet love zombie. What? I just want to be single. Interesting. Let's see. I think season 1 is the only one available. That's the thing, it's not even like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's only one episode. I would imagine the season has more episodes. I would hope a season has more episodes. Hello. Yeah. I just want to be single. FAQs, Robo Spam, Yandere Enjoyers, beta testing. Yandere? No, that's just no. That's interesting. Cool. Okay, that's cool. You get a subscription for. You get a subscription for stuff. Cool. Gaming. With vibes. Spoilers. Feedback bugs. Updated rules. Have you seen the principal's bald head? Oh, that says Prippables. Prippables. Principles. There's a misspelling, and there was a misspelling. That's funny. That's weird. I don't. I don't even know how. I don't even know what I'm doing, man. I have my ear. Although I can't tell if I'm soft locked. Yeah, I can't tell if I'm soft locked because I. That you don't spell tell with th. I can't tell. Although, and that's it. Just got. Don't worry, Jay, I saw your message. I'm typing in the server now, telling that I don't know if I'm soft locked. Even they said it's odd. I knew it! I am soft locked! No! So it wasn't supposed to be like that. Gotcha. Cool. Okay. Gotcha. Hello. Not sure. I'm currently putting it in the post and bugs spoilers. Post feedback and bugs in the server, and I genuinely have no idea. I'm playing. I just want to be single and after... Because I would imagine... Because here's my thought process of, if it's on Steam, it should have more... It should have more content. Because they made a big deal of, oh, you can talk to all the girls, and there were future DLCs gonna be more girls and blah da 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 da. The Kaides. I'm just stuck in the... Why do you put a G in there? The... Yeah, unfortunately. If anything, you could do a complete 180 and I could download, I just wanna, no, not just one single, I can download Date Everything. I should have the Date Everything game. Do I have the Date Everything game? Nope, I have only cans. Thirst Date. Thought I had Date Everything. Turns out I do not. I think I was supposed to buy that. Yep, I do not. Lame. I was 2! God damn! But even then, I would imagine if they're slowly developing their things, I would imagine they're doing it character by character. That's what I would do. It's like, okay, for the first season, for the first episode, we only have Kaide's full thing ready. So here's Kaide's full thing. Like, here's Kaide's full thing. And then the next update, you got the Yandere girl, you got the art girl, etc., etc. I genuinely don't know. Because I would imagine this is fully developed, and I think I'm just glitched out. Let's see what happens if I just quit and come back. Maybe I just need to start it over again. Probably. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure how or why. Nope, nothing. Okay, nothing else is happening. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's nothing. I'm not a developer or anything, though. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Still, but at the same time, I mean, you don't need to be a developer need to be a developer. So like, I'm not being mean and trying to dog on them for not releasing a like decent product, but I'm saying I know there might be something wrong with the thing I have. I'm not entirely sure what or why. It's just not working. And I'm hoping it's not, they learn this sooner rather than later. You know? Yeah, that also makes sense, especially since we're like making it a huge deal, but like, oh my god, we're releasing on Steam. And so I would imagine all of the current girls are playable, at least. I would hope so. Yeah, this might end up being a shorter stream, unfortunately. If that's the case, because that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. I hope it's just a bug, too. I hope it's just a bug, too. Which is unfortunate, genuinely, because I really enjoyed the characters. Also, I really like this server because what other game do they have? It seems like they have another game. What is My Sweet Zombie? I don't know what My Sweet Zombie is. I'm curious now. I'm curious by more games. Start page. Ow, my wrist. My wrist. Tsundere Studios. They have no other games. Results may include some products, upcoming releases, virtual girlfriend. They have a virtual girlfriend coming out? Spooky? Oh, it's a horror game! Ooh. Pretty. What is this? Union Simulator? Union Syndrome Rhythm Psychosis. I think you play as a streamer doing VTuber stuff. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna share this. Yes, please. Genuinely, I'm gonna share a game that looks interesting. I'm gonna put it in the video game club. It is, from the looks of it, it's a rhythm game where you play a shut-in girl, and it's a neat magical girl rhythm game, which I'm from the looks of it, which is very cool. It's very pretty too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't wait to find out how demented it is. Can't wait to find that out. Following. Fascinating. Hope. That is just you. Yep, that's just you. I don't know. Dude, but you're lucky to get an hour out of it at this point. But that's... From reviews as if the game was cash grab, developer had abandoned it. People don't seem to have bothered searching for a devlog. The game isn't abandoned, but its true development is going slow. I'd rather they take their time to giving us a half-banked item. So that's not good. That's good. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this one. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this part, because it might not be the case of it's done. It might not be done. I'm upset because I don't know if it's gotten to a certain point or if I am just at the end. If I'm at the end of the current thing. If I'm just at the end. I genuinely do not know. And there's no real... I'm trying to look through the spoilers and all that such, but I can't really find anything outside of the Freddy Fazbear. I think everything so far has just been from the demo, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's what I'm thinking. Game is well made, I will say, but the way they released the first season is so weird. Very! I genuinely hope this is not how they legitimately did it. Because that is a very dumb idea. If that's the case, then have the first episodes with the first steps be the first episodes of each girl. Like, why would you do that? Like, that doesn't make sense at all whatsoever. Any part 2 or anything. That is unfortunate. I thought there was gonna be more. There might not be. There legitimately might not be. Because I mostly say because there are people who are playing the game and like, huh, you should be further from that. But I no idea. So we might have to pivot and figure out a different game for tomorrow. Fuck. Genuinely fuck. Oh, I do not know then. Because I'm out of money, so I can't buy anything else. Genuinely. That does suck. Okay, let's see. New Year, new goals. Greeting fans. Though I will say, yeah, I'm so genuinely so upset now. So from the looks of it, I don't think they fixed some typos. It being too big. I think what's happening is a lot of the developers. So I think because it has such a small developing system, that I don't think. How do I say? That I don't think. I don't know. I genuinely do not know. I'm still working. I haven't abandoned it, so I think it's just this insanely slow development. Because I think it's now just one person. I really hope it's now just not one person, because that, could you imagine doing an entire like 5-girl, 6-girl, 5-girl? Is it, how many characters are there that we can romance? 1, 2, 3, 6 girls. Oh, that's 8. That's 7. 7 girls to romance, or I guess friendship, platonically romance. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Genuinely. Oh, someone else just said. Oh, someone else just says, "Wait, that's a bug? I thought it might. It was just really. Was really in early development. So that might legitimately just be everything, which sucks. Genuinely does suck." That's why I came here to confirm. Genuinely, that is so disappointing. Ah. I was so looking forward to this too. The week-long thing. I genuinely don't know if it was, because they're not answering or anything now. That is so upsetting. This is my entire plan. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I finished Thirsty Studies last year. I guess we could always just do Dream Daddy. I'd have to look at my games then. Can I? Oh no, I'm not gonna do that again. I tried to play Boyfriend Dungeon, but apparently you could only launch it once, which I find stupid. But hey. I think it's a possibility that they spent their entire like effort into making sure the demo is like perfect, or like the epilogue is perfect before starting on other episodes, which I find weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. But even then, as a developer, it's so weird. I'm gonna try to aim for it's gonna be an hour of basically just nothing. Okay, let me put on some different music so I don't. Question was, did I have to pay for this? I don't remember. See, I think there was supposed to be more to this because I think there was supposed to be more. I can't tell if there was supposed to be more than this because and they're like, hey, other people are playing this. There's more content there. More content outside of like what they showed or what is. So I genuinely hope it's just a bug. Like I genuinely hope it's just a bug that ended up being just didn't get caught. And with all the developer being like, oh, everything's still under progress, so I'm sorry, they didn't fully catch it. Yeah, because there's an entire section on their socials about, I guess that's super earlier development. Okay, so that's way earlier development. You can tell because... Okay, that was 2021. Maybe not anymore. Generally, I am so sad. Because... Oh, man. Dogs. That is upsetting. I'll have to look at my catalog of games to see what we can play for tomorrow. That sucks. It does genuinely suck. It does suck. Okay. That's unfortunate. That is genuinely unfortunate. I mean, unless you all want to play I want to play Box Room and just develop a entire living space. I don't see why not. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think... Oh, never mind, I guess. I think the demo broke. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think the demo broke for Box Room. Or at least they stopped the demo because they went into early access and they were like, no! Won't pull your library's capsule or screenshots directly. You'd have to add them yourself. Gotcha. Ah, that's upsetting. That is genuinely upsetting. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So, let me put on some music. That way I'm not just hearing. More contact. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, that's even worse. Some of their... Oh, they don't have... My god, a lot of things... Oh, no. Ooh, My Sweet Zombie. Hey! So that's what that is. So, oh. So there was a game I had on the list called I Want to Pursue the Mean Side Character. That was another game that I got from like the not the Humble Bundle, the itch.io bundle. Unfortunately, it is 30 minutes because I think that's a common thing with this developer. I think that's a common thing with this developer where they just have shorter stories. Then there's one called My Sweet Zombie, which is a romance? Yeah, romance with a zombie. Do I have to pay for this one? How much is this one? I don't know now. Oh, it's free. Dope. I might get this one then. Can we play it tomorrow? Maybe? I do not know. 3 endings. Okay, so I think they're doing multiple projects at the same time. That's why their development is super slow. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let me do the YouTube thing again. Music, please. Music, please. Let's go with the music. Yeah. Okay. This is video game music for little guys with little brains, volume 2. Volume 2. Yeah, most likely not gonna get an answer till like tomorrow or something. We're gonna have to pivot. That was more developed. They don't say anything about it being developed, how much developed it is. They just say, I'm working on it. Like, that is not an answer! Let me make sure you're audio. Yeah, you are. Dope. Okay, well. I guess we could wait 30 more minutes. That way we at least get half a stream. Yes, labeling is season 1 insane. Crazy. Definitely labeling is season 1 definitely crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That leads to believe that there's at least 8 episodes worth of like stuff. There's only episode 1. One episode doesn't equate to a season. It's at best a pilot. Technically it's 2 episodes, but even then, I'm thoroughly upset. Thoroughly upset. Yeah, even so much so. Even so, like I think everybody who has played it was like, "Oh, this is a really cool game. I really like it. It's so nice, good characters." What do you mean there's only 1 episode? I'm not trying to bash the game either. But I'm also just very upset that there wasn't more stuff in the season 1. I mean, I understand that it's like a super small team working on this, and they want to make sure like they get its just desserts. I'm just upset because it's such a good game. I want more content. That's unfortunate. I don't know what to do. Well, that's just like there forever. Cool. I have Buckshot Roulette. Is that a game? No, I'm joking. It was on sale. Deadly Burrito. No idea what the fuck that is. There is nothing about this. What is this? Oh. There's a Chihuahua. Interesting. Oh, it's also early access. Oh no. So it's a VR game. Deadly Burrito is a VR game that is no longer in the Steam store. Retro. We could play Doki Doki Literature Club. I really don't want to fucking play that. We can play Donut Country. Why not? I think I played that before. I'm not entirely sure. I have half the achievements in there. Gamble with your friends. I don't have friends to gamble with. Guilty Sonic I already have downloaded. Hollow Knight? Maybe? I don't fucking know. Jackbox? Iron Lung? Bloody Mary? Marvel Rivals? Rain Code? We could do that early. I'm joking, I'm not gonna do that early. Now when Fez isn't here to enjoy me reacting to that. I'm thoroughly upset by that. Genuinely. Pico Part 2, online. I really want to play that, legitimately. But you know, people are busy. Protons. I I have the Resident Evil games, though I think I only have the old version of Resident Evil 4. I want to get the new one. One of these days, I'll find a time to play the games chronologically. One of these days. One of these days. Marvel Rivals during Pride Month? I haven't touched that game this month because people love to call me slurs. Yeah. Say no, more. Eh. Oh, I think this is just a game where you just hit people with saying no. That's fascinating. Ooh, there's a hidden gems bundle. Fascinating. That's cool. Fascinating. I might play that. I don't know if it's I don't know anymore, honestly. I genuinely don't know what to do in this situation. Because this was my entire plan. Okay, fine. Super hot? Oh! Might have to look more into this one. We have a game called Super Lesbian Animal RPG, which is a magical girl furry game. A furry magical girl game. We can just sit here. Oh, I wish, honestly. But it will eat me up inside just sitting here and doing nothing. It's just sitting here and doing nothing. I know it's like just talking, but also like, I say, Game does look pretty. LGBT, pixel graphics. This one looks nice. I'm gonna put this one in the group chat, because this is one of the ones that I wanted to play for next year's. Maybe for next year's. It looks like it will be a porn game, I'm not gonna lie to you. It has every making of it being a porn game. One character kisses. I don't think... I think it's more of just platonic. But then again, it is lesbian animal RPGs. So I think the kissing is for... Okay, so kissing is character development. Gotcha. From the screenshots, none of the characters look naked. That's good, at least. Maybe less platonic lesbian furries. From at least one of them are in love, because there's one screenshot of two of the characters on a pier or on like a dock. And one of them is looking longingly at the other. You know? It looks pretty. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks very pretty. It looks insanely pretty. Overwhelmingly positive reviews. I wish I could enjoy it, but the RPG Maker limitations to keep rebinding makes it troublesome. I use 60% of the keyboard, which means I don't have arrow keys. What do you mean you don't have arrow keys? You said needing to use FN plus IJK. Oh, that's weird. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? So instead of this person did a bad review because they had to rebind their keys to a very weird spot because they couldn't use the arrow keys. So they then, instead of going WSA SD, they went IJKL, which is the right side of the keyboard, which is so weird. Why would you do that? Which makes it tedious to move and interact with menus. The concept seems really fun and interesting, but without means of rebinding the movement keys, I had to refund it. Why would you give it a bad review then? If more control rebinding is added, the move keys is swapped to WASD, I would gladly repurchase the game. But why would you give it a bad review? One person gave it a good review and just said woke and gay. Hell yeah! Another person said, ooh, girls. Another person said, girls. Actually, a well-designed story. I did cry. Great graphics, love the designs, and a very, very satisfying gameplay. Ooh. That's good. That's good. Animals are cool. Lesbians are cool. RPGs are cool. I like this game. God damn, this person had 44 hours on it. Interesting. Okay, so I'm glad I put this on the list of games to play. Yeah, that's really interesting. Did I already buy this? When did I? Oh, I know. It wasn't. I didn't buy this. It was from a bundle. That makes more sense. I was like, when did I buy this? I technically didn't, but I technically did. Very odd. Legitimately odd. Because, like, wouldn't that just be automatic? Yo, they have a vinyl! That's pretty! That's insanely pretty. I don't know if I'm able to will I be able to show y'all. Let's see if I can quickly show y'all. Steam. Yeah! You're gonna be able to see my Steam library. It doesn't really matter. Let me show y'all. The thing is the vinyl is so pretty. Look how pretty that is, right? Right? That is insanely pretty. That is so pretty. Hell, if I might, like, legitimately, I might just install this one and replay it tomorrow. At this point. The fuck is Zombie Grinder? Zombie Grinder dedicated server. Or if we want to continue the RPG routes, I can download Ace Attorney again and we can play that. Why is one of these, are you ready for the Valve Index? Well, you don't sell the Valve Index anymore. What do you mean? What do you mean? Abandoned Theater, Baba Is You, BioShock, Billy's Wheelies. Not sure what the hell that is. Boomerang Fu. That was a fun game. I played that before. Okay, that was that. Let me see on my Epic's Games playlist. Very odd. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see. A Short Hike. I heard that was a good game. Alan Wake. That's not very gay. It could be. Mods and such. Can you mod Alan Wake? Are there mods for Alan Wake? Hold on. Are there mods for Alan Wake? Let's find out. I'm curious. Bah. Unfortunate. Privately. Okay. I mean, we'll probably just we'll just play it next year if it gets Alan Wake more like Alan Woke. Yeah, we'll just play I Just Want to Be Single next year. If it ever gets more development, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. I also had there's a thing on Discord where you can set up a, I think it's in Discord bot, where you can just set up a free a bot that just shares like free games from both the Epic Game Store and Steam. I kind of want to do that, but I also don't want to just spam one channel just full of stuff. Weird. Okay. Mods for Alan Wake. Alan Wake mods. Note to self: you don't spell Alan Wake with an E. Alan Wake. There's a reshader. No intro. Immersion Wake. Not sure what that means. Change lighting to be more immersive and scary. Fuck that. English, please. Let's see. There's auto cutscenes. There's like, I think everything is not like cosmetics, and I think everything is just okay, I see. So everything is pure just quality of life mods. Damn, how old of a game do you have to have for it's how damn. Genuinely. Like, how bad of a thing do you have to have for console adaptation for it to then... God damn. Brain is blanking on all this. Remastered one. Nobody has made a mod for it. Oh no. Whoops, something went wrong. Try refreshing the page. So it turns out there's nothing for that. I think it's... Damn, all of it's quality of life stuff. Damn. Could you imagine? And then a lot of this is all for putting... all of some of this is putting Alan Wake in Left 4 Dead. Which is wild. Wazy. Ah, okay, so I don't think we're gonna get an answer until, like, really late. They're from Japan. The main developer. Oh, I just realized their entire development page. There's 2 people working on this. On I Just Want to Be Single. No, duh, it's taking forever to do anything. There's only 2 people working on it. From the credits, I thought there was gonna be more than 2 people. Yeah, like hardly expected it to be 1 person, but even then. And both deactivated their Twitter accounts. Makes sense. Makes sense. But good for them. Honest to God, what we saw was really good. I'm just sad that I thought it was going to be further in development after a year. But, yeah, it genuinely does make a lot more sense. Especially for how good quality the game is. Absolutely, absolutely. It's just unfortunate because, like, it's such a good game. I want more of it. Give me more. But yeah, I was just worried that it was. I thought, see, because they released it on Steam a year ago, maybe a little more than a year ago. So I thought, okay, they were able to develop it a little more than that. Turns out, no. It's insanely developed. Insanely small development. Insanely small development. Ooh. Okay, then we're gonna have to figure out another game for tomorrow. Shit. We'll have to figure out another game for tomorrow. I'll have to see what games I have, because goddamn. So, we have 7 minutes before it becomes 2 hours. Let's see, I might be able to go home to get my credit card. Because it finally arrived. I thought it was gonna be a lot more to this. Turns out, no. Oh, nope, I'm gonna have to wait even longer because it will take an hour and 21 minutes because there's construction. Never mind. It makes so much sense, genuinely. Oh well, that's unfortunate. That is genuinely unfortunate. It happens. It happens. Actually, what do we have on the Xbox, Game Pass? Because that's getting a revamp. And I think there's more games now. More games for that now. Let's see, recently added Frog Squad, Persona 5, Wulong Fallen Dynasty, Final Fantasy 7? That's 6. Final Fantasy 6. I was like, what the hell is that? Ooh, there's an Escape the Backrooms game on Xbox. Ooh. I have to check that out. Ooh, Outer Worlds, they added that. Escape Room. Remnant. Call of the Elder Gods. That seems fancy. Oh, the game Mixtape, I heard, had mixed reviews. No pun intended. Watch Dogs 2 is fun. 33 Immortals. What does that mean? 33 Immortals is a co-op action roguelike for 33 players. 33 players?! Holy shit! I think I remember seeing this. Sorry, I'm probably yelling now. Aphelion? Aphelion? Aphelion. Aphelion. Aphelion? The description, the quick description just says, don't nod. What does that even mean? Oh, it's a space game. Haunted on a frozen planet. Astronaut, Ariane? What are these names? Must be must brave rugged landscapes and shifting realities to rescue her wooden partner, Thomas. Ariane. Arain? Like Ariane? Is that how you pronounce that? I know I'm terrible at its pronunciation, but like, come on. This action-packed sci-fi adventure bends. Interesting. This one's interesting. Oh! It's a game. The developers of the game is called Don't Nod. I was very confused as to, like, why was that the description? What does that mean? What does that mean? Doesn't mean shit. Just the name of the developers. Not a bad name, to be honest with you. Also, 25 gigabytes? Damn. Damn. Anyway, fuck it. We can talk about games all day. Honest God, I would love to talk about games all day, but I'll have to talk with somebody more. I also have to use the bathroom, so I don't know. Oh, did you hear that Halo's coming to PlayStation? Finally? Yeah, it's fun. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. It's fun. It's fancy. Not as hot as I expected. Oh, would you do that? That might have been me, actually. Whatever. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna call it there. Sorry for the shorter stream. I should probably put the stuff in the description. Go better description for the YouTube video. But thank you all for joining me. Hope to see you all again next time. And as always, keep smiling. Don't forget to be a little crazy. And hasta luego. Bye, everybody. I wonder... An amazing stream as always. Much appreciated. I wonder the person who came to stream yesterday, the Pup Tofu. I wonder... I genuinely wonder if that ended up being the developer. Could you imagine that was the developer? That would be so funny. That would be so funny. I know it probably isn't. Could you imagine? From the looks of it, no. From the looks of it, no. That's fascinating. But fascinating. That'd be pretty cool, though. We can pretend it was. Maybe not. They are they are wearing a like leather pup mask, so maybe not. Like legitimately the only photo of them on their about page is them in a tank top and a leather pup mask. So I don't think it's them. I would find it very funny if it is. But I don't know. I generally don't know. I ain't gonna say anything. I ain't gonna judge. It's Pride Month. I ain't gonna judge. I ain't judging. Okay, I'll head out then. What? Consider yourself a Twitch... What song? Your content ideas hit a main though. Goddamn, sorry. There was a thing from Twitch saying, consider yourself a Twitch connoisseur? Your content ideas could hit the main stage in San Diego. Huh? Me? Who? Are you sure you got the right person? Me? Bye, everybody. I'm not sure if you're able to see me. I'm gonna end now. Bye, everybody. I really hope I have not been muted this entire time. I'm fine. Bye, everybody. Have a good day. Peace.